cool. It's from National Tree. This sold out when we brought it to you back in February, and it's taken us this long to bring it back to you right here at QVC. What is it? Well, these are faux cedar trees. They look like they're real. They feel like they're real. They're moldable, though. They stay outdoors. You never have to water them. You never have to worry about pruning them. You never even have to worry about sun exposure with them because they are UV protected. And today we're giving them to you at a great value. Now, we have it for you on 5 easy monthly payments. There are 2 sizes available for you. There's a 53-inch. There's also a 65-inch. And we have it for you, like I said, on 5 easy monthly payments. I'll talk to you about that in a second, but this is M56600. Let's show the sizes, and we'll talk about the easy pays really quickly. So right over here, this is the 65-inch one. So that's roughly about 5.5 feet.
That's right.
So that 5.5-foot one, that's coming home for $18.90 on Easy Pay. Now this will ship on September 5th. If you want something immediately and maybe you want something a little bit smaller, this is the 53-inch tree. That's about 4.5 inches or 4 feet and 4.5 feet tall.
That's right.
And that one's coming home for about $13 I'm sorry, $11.80 on Easy Pay. Wow, what a great Easy Pay on that.
Alberti, isn't that great? And
yeah.
Today in studio, so many people have been coming up to me and saying, hey, is this a real tree? And I would say, well, yes, it's real. It's artificial, but it's even better than a real tree that you have to prune, that you have to grow, that you have to worry about in the big rains and the hot heat that we've been having. This artificial tree takes 0 maintenance. It's deer resistant. I don't have to worry about pruning and picking it up. This is always going to look this great. But people aren't just asking that when they walk by. They're coming up and they're touching this plant and they're saying, is it real? Because it feels that great.
Well, take a look at these molded tips.
That's right.
So you know how like when we present our Christmas trees here at QVC, we talk about molded tips? Every single tip on this tree is molded.
Absolutely.
That means it looks like a real cedar tree. It almost kind of feels like one. There's even different coloration in it, so it always looks like it has new growth.
Absolutely, Alberti. And it's funny that you say Christmas tree because that's where National Tree actually started. National Tree is a company that's been around for 50 years. And what they've done is they create these beautiful faux Christmas trees that look so real that they're actually on movie sets. Well, they brought them to QVC because now you can have that beautiful same look like you saw over there, that potted plant I actually put in the ground here. This looks like a real cedar plant, but this is one that is deer resistant, that I don't have to water, that's always going to stay looking the same exact, whether it's a heat wave that we're in or too much rain, and this is going to stay that perfect size. I was able to plant it directly in the ground there.
So this is the way that they come to you.
That's right.
And this is the 53-inch option. If you want that 53-inch option, everybody's picking it up. $11.80 gets it home, ships out immediately. If you want the 63-inch option or 65-inch option, that one again is shipping on. Okay, so that one is shipping on the September 5th, and we're a little bit more limited there. And again, that Easy Pay is just $18.90. Now, this, though, turns into those if you want.
That's absolutely right. So you're getting these plants, they're shipped a little bit skinnier, so that gives you a little bit more of that column look. But Alberti, you're seeing on set here, this isn't me setting out samples. This is what we use on QVC set, and there's a reason for that. It's because they look so real.
And they look great indoors. They look great outdoors. Maybe you have urns at your front door and you want to be able to flank your front door with these. Maybe you want to flank your fireplace with these. The top of your stairs, the bottom of your stairs. There are so many different ways you'll use these year after year, and they last forever.
Absolutely, Alberti. They're always going to look that good. Think about the plants that you'd actually have to put in the ground. We all know you put so much time and effort into them, but like you mentioned, take a look back here. Now you're able to flank this on the doorway. When people walk up to your house, they're not going to say, oh, look at those faux plants. They're going to say, look at that gorgeous cedar. Imagine the space if you take this, without, and instantly now you put that in there. It's not just going to look this good day one, but years down the line, they're not going to fade in the sun. I love it underneath a covered patio, or like you mentioned, inside the house, because now you don't have to worry about maybe the basement that doesn't get the light, or Nick, powder room.
I watch a lot of these home decorating shows and makeover shows and things like that, and they're always talking about curb appeal for your house.
Oh, absolutely.
This instantly ups the curb appeal of your house.
That's right.
If you just want your home to look more inviting, if you want it to look more beautiful, if you want it to look more put together, you do have to plant these plants outdoors. But when you plant them, The real ones, they can die, they don't grow at the same rate. Some of them, they're very expensive, by
Sure,
the way.
of course.
If the real ones, and they can die, and you have to water them, and you have to maintain them, and you have to prune them year after year. These are one and done. They're about the price of what you would pay for a real one, but you never, ever need to do anything for it. Oh, and I love that you used it as a solution there.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Fill that empty space, but you mentioned it. You know, this time of year, we often put out the artificial Christmas tree for what, 1 month? This is something you're gonna be able to use all year round. Put this outside to fill those bare spots in the cold winter months. Not have to worry about deer, not have to worry about watering. This is gonna stay the same size and have this beautiful look with the different colored tips on there, UV protected in the hot sun beside the driveway. You don't have to worry about the burn or cutting it back once they grow a little bit too big. This is coming from National Tree, gives you that real tree look so that everybody is just gonna see a beautiful cedar and not even ask the question.
So these sold out back in February. It's taken us this long to bring these sizes back in. We've brought other National Tree products for you here at QVC, but this is your opportunity to get the big guys, right? Either the 53-inch or the 65-inch. Now, 53-inch is very, very popular. I would say definitely pick up 2.
Sure.
Because you got the Easy Pay today. It's $11.80 on Easy Pay. And think about all the different ways that you're going to use them. This is that pot, right, that it comes in?
They come with the pot, and you're going to love that because it keeps it weighted down. So even if you're planting this in the ground, dig the hole, this puts it in, it's not going to move anywhere. And then to remind everybody again, this is how they come. It kind of looks like an Italian cedar with this column design, but this is completely malleable. So I'm going to be able to move this, fill this out, so this one here is going to look exactly like the cedars on the table.
And by the way, once you make it bigger like that and fluffed out, you can still put it back if you want, right? So it's always going to be malleable. It's never going to be stuck in any one way. These are great. $18.90 gets the 65-inch home. That one ships out on September 5th. If you want it, it is much more limited than our 53-inch option, which is very, very popular right now, and that's coming home for just $11.80. Take advantage of this today. By the way, the shipping and handling is not a lot on this. It's so affordable. And 56600 is your item number. Stays out all year round, and you never, ever, ever need to do anything for maintenance. Nick, thanks so much. It's always great to work with you. All right, so on QVC.com right now, we're celebrating